often do you get in here these days?
Well, to be honest, not very often. There's no real reason.
Back in Grove City, their athletic director, Tom Willison, still has a job, but no athletics to direct.
This is a basketball, volleyball, track complex here.
Time was more than 700 student athletes a year use these facilities. Now they're not allowed inside. The once manicured football field is now overgrown.
Have you been out here on a Friday night on your own?
No, can't do it.
Can't come out here?
Can't come out, no. To be quite honest, I don't like just standing here with you right now.
This is too painful.
This is painful. This is tough.
They have one more play to make in Grove City, a Hail Mary pass.
Here we go. Thank you so much.
There's a vote here next Tuesday as well.
Did you give out any absentee ballots?
A vote to bring sports back from the dead. Mary Mulvaney is among those determined to see that happen.
Every night we knock on doors, we make phone calls, we put yard signs up, we implore people to vote for us.
Let's go.
Mulvaney's son Brandon, who would have been a soccer player this year,
2969 is this house right here.
canvasses home several days a week with other former athletes.
Just asking that we get your vote on November 3rd.
You got it, baby.
And earlier this month, community leaders staged a rally at the local assembly hall.
We got to be the speakers now. We got to be the folks that go out and get it done. Are we ready to go get it done? We'll stand up one more time.
Problem is, not everyone in town wants to pay the tax. 4 days later, another rally in the same hall, this one by opponents of the levy.
We see houses being foreclosed on every day, and a recession has not been good to anybody.
Their leader, Terry Jones, a local roofer who has lost work in this economic downturn.
This is not a time to raise taxes on people in an economy like this. That is just plain criminal.
So you're not partial to those sorts of activities that a school offers?
Oh, I'm definitely partial to it. You go back all the way to the classical Greeks. They thought extracurriculars and sports were a vital part of a student's education and upbringing.
But Jones says that the schools must cope with the recession like everyone else and keep sports in place with the money they already have.
This is the names and salaries of every employee in the district.
His stance has earned him scorn and threats. Are you conscious of your safety when you go out in public?
Oh, I look around, yes.
Do you really believe somebody's going to come up behind you and you're the guy that has led the charge against the levy?
Yes. Yep.
The strain is starting to get to everyone around here.
So your answer is, it is what it is? Is that what you just said?
The community is at wit's end.
They don't even have the opportunities I had 20 years ago in school.
No sports. Not enough money. And a vote next week that, if it fails, could cost them everything.
If you have a school system that is bare bones, you lose everywhere. You lose in your businesses, you lose in your investments, you lose in your kids. You lose.
So I'll just go ahead and turn off the lights.
Are you afraid that this could be the beginning of the end, that without sports, 5 more years down the road, you're turning out the lights on the whole school, and 10 years from now, you're turning out the lights on the town?
I'd be a liar if I said I didn't think that once in a while.
How many other places across America are probably thinking this can happen to us, and in a year from now, we're going to be talking about an epidemic?
I'm afraid that's probably going to happen. I think we are the beginning for what's going to happen in a lot of school systems. I think this is just the start.
John, you talked of the area's high unemployment rate. What's the primary industry in and around the area we're talking about here?
You've got a bunch of people that are working in Columbus. You've got people that work in education at Ohio State, obviously a huge employer. But in Grove City in the Southwestern School District, there really is no industry to speak of. Lots of the shops have closed up, the bigger companies that were there.
Yeah, they chose to kill the extracurricular activities rather than endure a tax hike. How steep a hike were we talking about?
You're talking about in the vote that just happened in August. Right. Was about $250 per $100,000 of assessed property value. The next vote that's coming up is going to be a little bit less than that, about $225. So if your home's worth $300,000, you're paying $750.
Did Grove City entertain the idea of pay for play, or was that never an option?
It was not an option before. It is absolutely going to happen this time if the levy passes. So in this next vote, if the levy passes, that won't get them back into the red, so to speak, or into the black. That will only get them sort of even. They'll then also have to institute pay for play for various activities.